Hello everybody, my name is Joe. Remember me? We're going to read a book today like I said that we would. And I don't know about you, but I really like books about mittens. Here is the book called The Big Mitten. It was rewritten by Matt Tovey and illustrated by Mickey Rooney. Rodney Bill. Mitya, whose name sounds remarkably like Mitten, lives way up in north near a big forest where it gets very cold because it's Russia. Here's the picture. One day, Babushka knitted some woolly mittens to keep Mitya's hands warm. They were beautiful, red and white and soft, which is apparently grammatically correct because it's a children's book. Mitya wore his new mittens into the forest as he looked for firewood. When he stopped to tie his bow, he forgot one mitten and left it under a tree, the big one. There is the mitten, under the tree. Who would do that? I don't know. Soon Mouse came by, shivering and shaking with the cold. What's this? He sniffed the mitten. Something warm just for me, he was selfish. Mouse crawled inside. He wiggled and snuggled and made himself cozy and warm, and waggled his cute little nose because he's a mouse. See that little picture? Soon the rabbit came by, shivering and shaking with the cold. What's this? He sniffed the mitten. Something warm just for me, said the yellow rabbit who had a mustache. No, just for me, said the mouse. He knew that the rabbit could not fit inside, and he was very serious. Let me know if you can't see the pictures. Okay. Please let me in too, begged the rabbit. Mouse looked at the rabbit's big face. He sat and reluctantly moved over. Rabbit crawled inside the magic mitten. Mouse and the rabbit wiggled and snuggled and made themselves cozy and warm, and they were best friends. Soon Hedgehog came by, shivering and shaking with the cold. What's this? He sniffed the mitten, the unusually large mitten. Something warm just for me. No, just for us, the mouse and the rabbit. Please let me in too, begged Hedgehog. He was not considerate. Mouse and the rabbit looked at Hedgehog's prickles with envy. They sighed and reluctantly moved over. Hedgehog crawled inside. Mouse, rabbit, and the hedgehog wiggled and snuggled and made themselves cozy. They are like best friends. They look like best friends. Don't you think they look like best friends? They look best friends. Soon Fox came by, shivering and shaking with the cold. He smelled the pine needles in the sunshine. What's this? He sniffed the mitten. Something warm just for me. No, just for us, said the mouse, rabbit, and the hedgehog, who were having a breakfast. Please let me in too, begged the fox. Mouse, rabbit, and hedgehog looked at Fox's bushy tail. It was ravishing. They sighed and willingly moved over. Fox crawled inside. Mouse, rabbit, hedgehog, and the fox wiggled and snuggled and made themselves cozy and warm like best friends though. Soon Bear came by, shivering and shaking with the cold. What's this? He sniffed the mitten. Something warm just for me, because he could obviously fit inside. No, just for us, the mouse, the rabbit, hedgehog, and the fox. We're like best friends. Move over, growled the bear, who was very bossy. Look at that bossy bear. Mouse, rabbit, hedgehog, and the fox looked at Bear's sharp claws in his incredibly vast body mass. They sighed and reluctantly moved over. Bear crawled inside. Mouse, rabbit, the hedgehog, fox, and the bear wiggled and snuggled and made themselves cozy and warm because the mitten was that magical. Bear rolled over and poked Fox with one sharp claw because he was mean. Fox rolled over and brushed Hedgehog with his bushy tail because he was ticklish. Hedgehog rolled over and scratched the rabbit with his prickles because he was mad. Rabbit rolled over and bumped Mouse with his big feet because he was a big klutz. Mouse rolled over and tickled Bear's nose with his long whiskers because he wanted a kiss. And Bear sneezed, and everyone died. The end. I hope you have enjoyed the story that I read to you, the Big Mitten. Be on the lookout for more along the way.